Hello, welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Caroline, the original Dragon Lady, and this is Dragon HQ. It's been ages since I've done one of these, so I have some notes because I've been being nagged that I've not done any. So you may or may not be aware, this has been recorded in, where are we, May 22, that I'm hosting a workshop for the College of Psychic Studies in London, virtually online at the end of June. And we're working with the platinum ray dragons. And so I've been sitting with the dragons for a good few weeks now, a few months, maybe 3-4 months, and going through the information and the experiences that I need to share with you guys for the Platinum Ray Dragon workshop. And a few weeks ago, I was absolutely astounded to find that my first introduction to the Platinum Ray Dragons was in November 2008. And what's really interesting is they've been doing this similar kind of work with me since November 2008. Like, I don't work with all the dragons all the time because that would just my mind. So what I tend to do is I like everybody, I pick it up and put it down. And whatever I do, whatever work I do with the dragons, I put into notebooks. So I haven't got one close to me, and I have a number of them that I've probably filled, I don't know, 20 or 30 over the years. And I found one that I was just looking for something else the other day, and I thought, God, what's in here? Anyway, there's a whole section of writing about the Platinum Ray Dragons. It's like, bloody hell, this is like November 2008, and here we are, what was it, April 2022. So that's my very first introduction to Platinum Ray Dragons, and the work that they started with me in the November, they've done with me subsequent times. Obviously I'm a bit thick here and it takes a while to understand and for me to, get it. But they're working on the chakras, or my chakras. And they've revisited this with me a few times over the years, and all of it's been kept, all of it's been documented. And so when I was working out with the college what workshop I was, what workshops would be coming up over the next few months, and they're asking who would I work with and what do I want to do and whatever. So I sat with it as I do. But, okay, guys, what's the next program that I need to share with the world? And it's the Platinum Ray Dragons. So what was really interesting, because I've got my notes here because I've sort of transcribed them onto a printed paper because I can't understand my writing. What I didn't understand at the time when I was first given this information in November 2008 was the enormity of the work that they were asking me to do, which is probably why it's been drip fed to me over 14-year period, or what it entailed even. So they also had to teach me, because obviously I can't share anything with you guys that I actually don't know myself or fully understand or have integrated. And so it's taken a long time, because I sort of dip in and out of things, because obviously lots of other things going on. So I sort of write something all down so I've got it for future reference, and then revisit it when I need it, which is what's been happening with the Platinum Dragons over about the last year. Really, I've been sort of revisiting them on and off for about 12 months. What was fascinating from the notes that I found, and this all came together earlier this year, and I was doing the final work on with my book, so this sort of late last year, earlier this year. So what I found really fascinating, what I'd written about the Platinum Dragons 14 years ago, was that they showed up initially with Melchizedek, Thoth, and Merlin. And of course, what I now know, because I didn't know it then, is that these are all Grand Masters from the Atlantean temples. So the Platinum Dragons have an Atlantean connection, which is really, really interesting. So that's point one. So they've been popping up on and off over the years. Sometimes as individual Platinum Dragons, sometimes as a complete clan. So I've worked with him both ways. And they work with our chakras. And that's all the work they've been doing with me up until much more recently. It's about chakra upgrade. So it's balancing, clearing, but also bringing in a new frequency of chakras, which was some work I did with a group of people online, probably about a year or 18 months ago. Did a chakra upgrade workshop, and this was with Platinum Dragons. Well, the work of Platinum Dragons is actually far greater than our own chakras, and it actually goes into the planet. So it's working with Gaia, and this is what this workshop's about when I work with the college in London at the end of June. So what I thought was going to take place, as it always does with the dragons, because what I think, some of this stuff is planned months in advance. And what I thought was going to take place is still in effect taking place, but actually it's grown and morphed to a point. So what I didn't know at the time was that we're going to be doing a chakra upgrade during this workshop with the Platinum Dragons. But also we're going to be doing work for the planets, as in Gaia, the essence, our Earth. But also, and what I did know was it was work for humanity and mankind, which is why this particular workshop in June isn't being recorded, because we've got to do it as a collective together. So it's about the intention of a group of people working together, which is what the dragons asked me to do. And we are working with the Platinum Ray Dragons for the benefit of Gaia, but also for mankind. What else have I got to tell you about that? So they're also talking about our energy system. Our energy system is, as a friend said to me recently, which I thought was perfect. I just loved where they get information to me, is our energy system, or our auras, our chakras, all of that kind of thing, is like a fingerprint. It's our energy fingerprint. And I thought that was a fantastic way of describing our own personal energy. So we're getting an energy upgrade. So we're upgrading our fingerprint, if you like, energetic fingerprint, if you like, but also working to upgrade the planet's fingerprint. So I think it's fantastic. So what I wish started off was Helix Dragons, Platinum Dragons. They've also got the Helix element. And so they're releasing codes or DNA coding at this time that we're able to cope with, work with, and are ready for into the planet. So we're being asked to anchor this coding into the planet for Gaia, for mankind as a collective. We're being asked to do some other work as well. But I just thought I'd share that with you. I just find it fascinating that it's taken 14 years to actually get all this information together. But then it was the same with my deck. When I started on this deck, this journey started in 2007 and didn't complete until, well, it was repackaged and rebranded and picked up by Watkins in 2019 and relaunched in 2020, because I self-published in 2017. And so anything with the dragons, it's about us being ready to do the work. It's about us having being ready on an emotional level, on an energetic level, being able to take that responsibility to carry this work forward and continue it, and all this kind of thing. So all of it's about, as ever, it's about timing, isn't it? So I just wanted to share that with you about the Platinum Ray Dragons. There's this whole host of energy coming in. We hear a lot about, DNA upgrading and coding. And what was really interesting is that during that same time they were going, the Platinum Dragons came in, or the Platinum Dragon came in 2008. It was around the same time I was doing a lot of work in around Atlantis, and I kept getting keys codes, and there's a number of them. And it only dawned on me last week. I finally joined all the dots together. So I don't know. So that's what 15 years later, what the keys and codes are. Because they've given me the information. I just hadn't put all the pieces of the jigsaw together, which I have now. So that'll be some other work I'll be showing at a later date So about the keys and codes of Atlantis and how that all fits together and what it all means, and what I thought it was to what it actually is, which is really interesting. Anyway, that's it from me and Dragon HQ. It's been a while, so hopefully I won't leave it quite so long for my next YouTube video. But in the meantime, have a great summer or autumn wherever you are in the world, and I will look forward to connecting with you again. Big love. See you later. Bye.